Oh no, did someone lock us in here?
That's not fair.
I'm opening the console command, she says.
No cliff. She just walks right through the door.
Leaves you T-posing, though.
Oh no. It'll be fine. She'll come back for me, right?
I trust her. She'll come back.
Hey, Slay the Princess. I'm Time. He's Cable. Last time we broke the princess into a lot of different versions and then stuck them all together again and brought those to the hand lady. It was extremely fine. This time we're gonna do something else.
They got melted and then mushed together.
You're here to slay her.
Yep.
If you don't, it will be the end.
But what if this time I just let her out and let the world end?
And she gives me a nice firm pat on her way as she leaves. Just pat, good job, minion. And then you're like feathers fluff up because you're a bird person. And you're like, oh.
Sweet, I've always wanted to offer monarch of Viva la Revolution.
That's the spirit.
I'm not gonna do that though.
Just kick the door down with a guillotine, like just slung over your shoulder and be like, Princess, have come.
Princess within.
Just carrying an entire guillotine through the forest into the cabin, into the basement somehow.
He has like a moving crew with him this time. They're just like trying to get it through the door frame. They're like, we're trying to angle it, but we can't get it. God, we're gonna scuff up your door frame. Is that okay?
It's really tough to get a guillotine through this door.
It's really, should we disassemble it? Should we disassemble the guillotine, you think? I think we should just, they tried taking it apart, but then the blade falls and like cuts one of their arms off. Like, oh God, oh no. Oh, this is just a cavalcade, just a parade of errors.
At least we know it's plenty sharp.
Just throw it at the princess. And you go to pick up the blade, but you just touch it and then your other arm comes off. It's like, oh, whoops. Oh, that's really sharp.
Oh, I didn't even touch the like actual sharp end.
I touched the flat part and it took my arm off.
And then it just kind of like slides through the floor and falls into the center of the earth because it's so sharp.
It just keeps going towards the center. Uh-oh, that's going to cause a volcano eruption, I think.
That's fine.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin, you'll find the princess within.
A warning. Before you go any further.
She'll lie, cheat, and steal, etc., etc.
She will
The SummerSlam, Undertaker, I'm coming for you.
Don't.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior.
Slow zoom into the cabin.
Entirely bare.
No mirror this time.
Stale and musty, and the floor.
There was never a mirror, what are you talking about?
All the same as it was originally, I
The
think.
only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nah. I'm gonna let her out.
Joke's on you, I rolled a monk this time.
Revealing a staircase.
Oh, just wait until I get the stunning strike on her.
in the room below.
Just wait till I can punch you in the face 8 times in one round.
The air feels heavy and damp.
You just get to level 20, you can do the 5-finger exploding heart technique.
Yeah.
The princess really lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
This is the same as the first time.
Hello?
Hypnotizing.
Hello?
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
Fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
We know she's a freak monster because she has an American accent here in Britain land.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out?
But I wanna see the end of the world. It might be fun.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck.
What if she's actually just nice in this ending and we go to McDonald's?
Come downstairs.
The McDonald's ending. The horror is that you'll die of heart failure afterwards.
I wish some game just had a McDonald's ending. You just befriend the monster and go to McDonald's.
And behind the counter is a dog.
Oh, it was you.
Down the stairs and lock
It was you this whole time, shouts James, standing up from his table in the back.
He's got a Big Mac, some fry.
Half-chewed nuggets spilling from his mouth. It was you! It was you this whole time! Oh, I should have known. But he says it in Japanese.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay.
Yeah.
There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi.
No, just walk up and shackle yourself to the other chain.
Waiting.
just tie myself to the other chain.
And just sit there and be like, well, now we're both trapped down here. Whoops, what are we going to do? Me being trapped down here with a beautiful princess.
Don't do it.
Oh heck.
If she gets out
I
of
didn't
this
bring
chain,
something to do with these
she'll be
chains.
closer to the end.
I didn't think this through.
No, you're a monk, just karate chop it.
I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
Change your finger into a key like Plastic Man.
Oh, I have that power. I mean, I've got a claw. It could maybe fit in there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pat, pat.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
It's gonna be definitely okay.
The chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
These appear to be chains.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you.
I am hungry.
to break them apart.
Just start gnawing on them.
I don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
No, I don't have the key. I have a knife upstairs.
The fuck is a key?
I've never seen one of those in my life.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. If there isn't a key, do you have other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains.
God, your eyes are so
If that doesn't
gross.
work, I guess we can always get me out of them.
I guess we could do that.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
She did rip her own arm off in the other ending that one time.
If we
You're clearly a monk, just karate chop me at the elbow.
It'll be fine.
could finally be free.
That's my breakaway point. I'm like a lizard, I'll just grow back.
Oh, that sounds really easy, actually. Hey, who did that?
Well, now you're trying to stop me from helping you.
You realize my weapon is up there too, narrator.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Hey, let me out of here.
And pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay.
But the dagger's up there. I can't slay the princess if I don't have the dagger.
You're the one that rolled monk. I told you to take it, but you're like, nah, I'm just gonna, that'll slow me down.
Try the door.
You tried the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Probably bolted from the inside.
Could I have locked this that first time when she was trying to bang the door down?
Is that why? What, doesn't this open inward? What?
It does open inward, but it's locked, so...
Why would it lock from the side that opens, like, outward?
This is a very silly door, that's why.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier.
Well, now I can't go back and get it, and whose fault is that, narrator?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Just look at your life. You're a mess.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's
Well, I guess we're gonna have to decide which one of us we're gonna eat.
Hey, do you like tic-tac-toe?
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh.
hesitates before
Why didn't you do this before, princess?
Don't react. Just pretend this is normal.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Just be like, oh, okay.
From her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clap.
Good job. High five, you say, holding up your hand.
Oh, she's got one extra, it's fine.
It's the blade from upstairs. I'm not sure how it made
Hmm.
its way down here, but if there's a time to strike,
You gross, you say, kicking it away.
Ew, I don't need this. I'm not even proficient with this.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
We really gotta hit up that McDonald's when we're done with this nonsense.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged.
God, you have such gross, huge eyes. Ew.
That's the part of this that's gross.
That's the part that I don't like. I know it's supposed to be like, the big eyes are supposed to make her look innocent. Like, oh. But I hate anime eyes.
I think they're supposed to be creepy looking.
Nah, I mean, when she's being all innocent, they're probably supposed to be like, well, look at how sad her eyes are. Oh.
The blade is sharp,
Whoop.
and it takes little effort to break through the bone of her arm.
She's not reacting much to this.
Her limb falls.
And neither should you.
and the heavy chains follow suit.
We did
Don't
it.
so much as utter a sound.
Why didn't you
through
just
the
do that
whole
before we got here?
Huh?
Why didn't you just do that before we got here?
Why didn't she just do that before we got here?
She
Because it's all a show. You being here is part of the game.
As her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still
Damn, girl.
smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered.
Hey,
by
you
what just
okay?
happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Can you just do things?
As the princess approaches,
Hey,
the
stop
bottom
that.
stair, your body steps
Cut it
forward
out.
and raises the blade.
That's illegal.
Wait, this
No,
isn't-
don't do.
Just do that. Watch me.
Since when could you do
What are
this?
you doing?
What? Warn her.
Warner.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this.
The narrator is cheating. He's cheating. Oop.
Lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
It's fine. She'll just like grow a stabby knife thing out of her bones and the ruined arm she has. She'll just like knife fight you.
Stabs me with her arm bone, yeah.
No, no.
Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, you aren't. Resist!
The blade. Move.
Joke's on you. All the options that says Slave Princess would have resisted Dweeb. I altered it.
Oh no. Oh no, I've been bamboozled.
You've been bamboozled.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't.
Yeah, he's like mind controlling me or something.
And then she pulls a gun.
Towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you?
I'm saving the
I'm
princess.
sorry.
Those claws look very impractical.
They do look like they'd rather get in the way.
Plunges it into your chest,
Ow.
tearing through flesh and sinew.
No, you're supposed to stab me in the chest, not the stomach. What's wrong with you?
Higher, please.
Again, do it again.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic...
I don't know, she seems pretty nice this time around, other than the chewing her arm off without flinching at all, but
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again.
why am I this hard to kill? Hello?
Feel every inch of
Are you just really bad at murdering people, princess?
into your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it?
Yeah, he was kind of making that face.
I'm so sorry.
With one
Bleh.
last thrust of the knife,
Bleh.
the legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't
Oh
just
well, she says casually, just flicking the knife over her shoulder and leaving.
Wow, you're really dumb.
know that rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Bleh.
Dork.
The damsel.
Pat, pat, she says.
On a path in the woods. And at the end of that path
Pat, pat.
is a cabin. And
Oh, I missed my chance to boop her when she was that close.
Oh no. I mean, it might be kind of hard to boop with the big claws, though, actually.
That can't stop a good solid boop. Couldn't even slow down a beep.
It might hurt a little bit.
Whatever. She ripped off her own arm. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I suppose she didn't care. But I died. What am I doing here? I don't know if I've said...
God damn it. I thought this was over. I finally died. He says, kicking a rock, like really disappointed.
I don't know if I've said this before.
You're not dead.
I think we have said this
To answer
before.
the second question, if he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't.
Ah, we have the voice of the smitten this time.
We're going to save our beloved. We have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved.
Our beloved.
Oh no, now we got the voice of Gascon in our head.
To try and save the princess.
I'm gonna save the princess.
All of the cards are on the table.
We're gonna do
And
it.
You should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and
Four?
all assassination
Hold on.
attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about
Yeah.
that. Whatever you do,
Narrator,
just be sure to ignore
you,
him specifically.
voice of the hero, and
Sounds
smitten.
like he's the sort
The
of
narrator isn't gonna foil his own
cheek.
plans.
No, he just doesn't get it yet. We can fix him.
Ah, I see. He sacrifices the whole world for a peck on the cheek. I see. We're playing as D
What can I
this
say?
time.
A world without
Mm.
love is a world that isn't worth saving.
At the end, she's gonna wake up from her bed and be like, oh god, I dreamed him again, oh no.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh, the princess. Yeah, that's right.
How come it's got like a slithery ass line going up to it?
I don't. Just cuz. That's just what the path is. It's okay.
Mm.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I'm gonna take the dagger with me this time.
We've already been over
In my
this.
teeth.
He just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also
I do.
heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
The voices are fun.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
The voice of the hero is being a real negative Nancy this time.
What a negative Nancy.
Pay the bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Saving the princess, right.
The interior
Oh.
of the cabin is clean and elegant.
This got real medieval. We're never gonna get to McDonald's now.
Oh no.
Royal.
I'm gonna have to wait so long to get McDonald's now.
Oh no, it's fine. There's a ye olde McDonald's out there.
Oh good.
It's fine.
I can have a Big E Mackie.
Biggie Mackie.
It's very fancy this time.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
But what about that mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
But I want to look at the mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
This is probably the same dialogue, but
Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I just want to see if anything different happens.
Reach
It
forward.
doesn't.
Scream.
Hope you know how
Oh wow, this is a very noisy tapestry.
But there was a mirror.
What a slippery tapestry this is.
Gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Place.
It'd be embarrassing.
Do you think the bird people would put their own feathers in their own caps?
Maybe. I mean, you'd have plenty of them. They'd just kind of fall out occasionally, I assume. Gotta do something with them, right?
I'm gonna use my hair to decorate my own clothes. Would be the equivalent human thing to do.
I guess.
I got my hair cut and I decided to glue it to my hat.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing, we need an equal.
It is just a knife, voice of the
That way
smitten.
she'll know we can defend her from her enemy.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't put her.
Oh, she's just a dragon this time.
She's just a regular dragon down there.
There's no use arguing over.
Just a dragon body, but with the princess head at the end of the neck.
The blade. You'll need it to do your job.
With her eyes extra big.
This is not what I was expecting, princess.
I'm not 100% against this princess, says the voice of the smitten.
It's open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet.
Oh, fancy.
In the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim fog.
And somebody had to come through here like every 20 minutes to light these candles.
Yeah. Princess can't do it. Somebody's gotta.
There's just an unrelated like servant in this route. You just seem sweeping in the corner.
Somebody did have to lock the door last time.
He's like, oh, it's not glamour work, but it's good work.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah, it's me.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear a wedding.
Spray him with a hose.
I've held my tongue till now.
There's not a hose here in this medieval dungeon, unfortunately.
We can still do
Dunk yourself in ice water and be like, take that. It's voice of the smitten.
There's none of that either.
Yes.
Just rub your face against the cold stone of the castle.
I guess I'll have to go outside and find the nearest bird bath.
Part of the manipulation.
Just go perch on the roof.
Gross. I hate bird people.
You walk down the stairs.
Hey, your dress is much prettier this time.
There's a heavy
It's
chain around
floofier.
her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be.
What if I just repeat word for word what Voice of the Smitten says?
My spirit.
She can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come
Yep,
back.
I'm here.
Did you hear that?
Do a running kick and just knock her out the window.
But the thing on her arm. There aren't bars on it this time, though.
And she called
Well,
us
she'll just get stuck hanging there and she'll be like, oops. Well,
Because I have to gnaw my arm off again.
flattery
then go outside and try to shoot her with a bow and arrow.
doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe you're raving.
I don't think I didn't say one thing, I suppose.
You've been here before.
Yeah, I sure have.
Villain, and you killed
You
us.
did kill us. I mean, technically she killed us, but...
I can't believe he did indeed killed us.
No, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense.
It was self-defense.
Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
She was very sad about it.
Died before. So an entire
I remember my final sensation was the pat she gave.
I'd really hope
My feathers floofed up and everything.
It was a very nice pat, especially after all of the stabbing.
you have a chance to do
It was the nicest thing that was happening at that moment, I guess.
It was a lot of stabbing, let me tell you.
She was blushing the whole time.
But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between.
I mean, I
worlds.
can.
Especially not without leaving a trail of
I
incomprehensible.
still haven't seen any incomprehensible devastation to the world.
This is
So, don't know if you're even telling the truth about that.
horrible for you, maybe. We've been given
World's probably
an
already
opportunity to
destroyed.
Sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady. she
Still not convinced there is a world other than what we see in the game.
Now, hold
The
on.
world's probably already destroyed and you're just stuck here.
World, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end.
Yeah, we didn't.
Now I'm even more certain.
I have yet to see a single world end.
Romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him.
No, I'm 100% on board.
Your job.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? Sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
It was broken, he was hacking. I sent a message to Gabe and I'm waiting to hear back.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
That doesn't answer the question.
Idiot.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
I don't know. Maybe I did.
Maybe, teehee.
Darling princess, she wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
It wasn't really, but it wasn't not a confession also.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending.
What's the world ever done for me? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've not actually seen the world end, so...
Being honest, I can't believe that the fate of the entire world is being left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world.
Yeah.
A great desire
Perfect
for
logic.
to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
What a dork.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
You're weirdly okay with getting your arm cut off.
On her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out.
What if it was that easy the whole time?
It probably was.
What?
I'm pretty sure with her being able to gnaw her arm off the way she did, she could leave whenever she wants.
Chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles?
There should be one ending where you go to the cabin and she's already f***ing gone. It's like, whoops.
She's just not there, yeah.
She didn't care
The
last
narrator is
time.
really annoyed
Won't
about
care
it.
this time. That's
It's like,
our
this is
story.
somehow your fault,
My
dweeb.
angel. No, you're right.
Then he takes over your body and pantses you and then leaves your body. It's like, oh, come on, narrator, that's just mean.
But as we've established, I'm not actually wearing pants.
Well, he just he does that cartoon thing where the feathers are your pants. And when they drop them, you have really hairy, naked legs. It's like, aw.
I was gonna say the cartoon heart boxers.
Oh yeah, that, but also the legs.
I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent.
No, it's fine.
Extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Does she have somebody like the narrator telling her what to do?
There's no one else like me.
Oh, when do we get the sequel where it's Slay the Dumb Bird person? Now it's from her perspective.
Little voice like
And she has her own voices going.
drive her to violence.
Rescue the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes. Not on my watch, villain.
Villain?
I panic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
You wouldn't.
He definitely
I
would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
It was that easy. It just slips right off.
Well,
It does look like it's smaller than last time, to be fair. Or less manacly.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told
We did
you,
it.
There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
so just let me in.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
She says, laser blasting you, and then just walking away.
Smooch meter up to 3.
No, there's time for smooch.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it.
You think she's hugging you, but this is just the angle she's put you in the bear hug right now. She's giving you a bear hug.
Oh.
You're going to.
Oh, what's that cracking sound I'm hearing?
Oh, that actually feels really good. My back's been really sore.
And then she sits you down and gives you a pat pat. You're welcome.
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Head to McDonald's.
The rank cynicism of someone
We could finally get McDonald's, the true good end.
The true good end.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if
Yeah.
she's trying to end the world? You're so gullible. He's the only thing you've ever doubted, the actual truth.
That you have given me literally no proof at any point ever, narrator.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes.
I want to end the world.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Maybe I will.
I want to go to McDonald's.
Then they skip off down to McDonald's.
Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
Yeah.
Oh, we've been over this one.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I do.
I just want to leave. We can figure the rest out later.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
As the princess
Sparkle.
Yay.
tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the
It'll be fine.
We have
Whoops.
each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made.
God, you're gonna look so good on our mantelpiece.
You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand.
He could like drag her around the image.
Yeah.
You don't have to be so happy about this.
Man, you're strong.
And
Oh, princess, what big muscles you have.
No, you're holding her up at this angle. Dweeb.
Oh, okay. I'm like lifting her whole body. I see.
Yeah, look at that.
let's see. Oh, isn't
That is she's dragging you up because she's going so fast.
Clock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Yeah.
That's okay. She'll just Hulk smash through it.
Yeah.
Last time, then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no. Did someone lock us in here?
That's not fair.
We're supposed to leave now.
I'm opening the console command, she says.
No clip.
No match for strength.
She just walks right through the door.
Enough with this.
Leaves you T-posing, though.
You just met her.
Oh no.
Of course.
It'll be fine. She'll come back for me,
Our
right?
passions run.
I trust her. She'll come back.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of
But I want to.
I'm just
But he's
not sure
funny.
at this point.
Do you think you can open it?
Sure, just give me a second. Then her finger gets all like noodly and tentacly and goes into the lock. It's like, ew.
Oh, that's very useful actually,
Of course
princess.
you can.
I don't know. Maybe I can.
He's leaving this base.
No, I know we can do it with the power of love.
Okay.
With our imagination.
Like a pair of teenagers in love. You and the princess put your hands on the door together.
Together. Bleh.
And
Bleh.
lock clicks and the door.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I told you our love was insurmountable.
This is really goofy.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind,
I think you pull a gun.
have a drink. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Wait, you heck can do that? Aren't you just a disembodied voice, the narrator?
That's the way out. We're going to leave together.
Yeah.
Just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
And everything is fine.
The ending at last.
Look at the sparkles.
We did it. What should we do now?
I don't know. Maybe what you want.
Where did he go?
Oh well, there goes the world. That's fine.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't
Oh, is he gone?
staring deep into
At least she is still here.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be
No, that's
so cold?
unusual, actually.
He's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them.
Pluck them all.
Worthy of a princess.
Oh, there's the hands.
Meow.
Okay, see you, beloved.
My soul. No.
Nah, heck. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
What's the point of saving the world now that we don't get to have our happy ending?
I didn't even get a single smooch.
Not even a single smooch.
Is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. We've seen these.
We'll just pick whichever one you want then, kid.
We didn't do this one last time, so...
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Shut up, powering down our alternative personality. You.
Before I die of a broken heart. Approach the mirror. Goodbye, guys. You were pretty funny, voice of the smitten.
I hope you're there in the final boss battle where all the personalities come by to lend their spirit strength.
And we'll defeat the final boss with the power of love.
Do you think we can beat it? I don't know. Maybe. What do you think?
I definitely think we can beat it.
I don't know. Maybe we can.
A gaze into your reflection.
Scream.
Silence. I said silence. God.
Scream. Turns up the volume dial on the side of the mirror. Scream.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, I'm a little goopy this time.
Ew, gross. Is it going to eventually melt away your disgusting bird body and have a person body underneath it?
Oh, maybe. Maybe. You withered.
Or maybe it's going to be like, you were the monster that was destroying the world. Whoops. You kind of look closer to being a human now, actually, the face. I would say. That's because all humans are disgusting to me.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin.
Cross those plains of silence, kid.
Yeah, there she is. At the cabin.
Going Super Saiyan.
I am a growing
This is the most so far.
Yeah.
It's ebbing and flowing all at once and
Can I have her back this time, actually?
can bear to hold.
Get your hands off her, knave.
It's a good thing Voice of the Smitten isn't here.
To look away as if we shape them yet again. All
I've almost completed my Pokédex. You're doing excellent work out there.
There are very few Pokemon in this region. It can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. What? How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? Still planning to kill you once we're done with this. Seen that one. What happens to the worlds we leave behind? Figured out what you'll do when we finished. You still not care what I bring next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Oh, well. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
as easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners.
Bleep bloop goes the phone. Bleep bloop bleep bloop.
If you have
Yeah, whatever.
chosen to ignore
Just every time.
Well, she doesn't answer anything with a straight answer. It's always like, well, if you think about it, it's both yes and no.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. They 100% do exist, but
my waters flow and my streets bustle.
what does that even mean?
Words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
What does it mean? You should go to my subreddit and watch the theory crafting going on.
I am
Go join the conversation. Tell your friends about this video game.
but I am also none of
Doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
Doesn't giving each of these bodies a German suplex ruin them for you?
it, nor does it make me care for you any
No, I'm gonna get really strong from doing it.
Do you resent me?
I don't use the bodies or absorb them or anything. I just get swole off of giving suplexes to them.
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. Okay, hold on. What did she say? In order to make me care for you any less, to make okay.
Careful you don't give this one a pat. Your hand will get stabbed on the crown she's wearing.
Pat. Ah!
Ah! I should have heeded the warning. God, he just told me. It's like being told, don't touch it, it's hot, and the first thing someone does is touch it to see how hot it is.
But it's so patable, though.
Oh, the forbidden pat.
No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or the other on this matter. I don't know.
Maybe I don't. Oh, no.
I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me, and I hate it. I think I hate you. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does.
I think I hate you, and she's like, oh, I didn't know you felt that way, and then she waves her hand, you turn to dust, and it's like, I'll get another one.
I guess I have to start over. Sigh.
Sigh.
What do you think of this vessel?
It's a good thing all of this has subtitles.
Yeah.
You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Yay. Maybe.
Oh, so you're deciding what they are. You're changing the princess.
It's kind of like determining what she does, I guess.
Oh, so it's your fault.
Do you know what happens to the worlds that we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work
Yeah,
is
maybe. Or we'd just be stuck in the infinite void forever, which would be slightly unfortunate. Have you figured out what you'll want when we finished?
I wish there was one really annoying like hand back there that kept cracking its knuckles. It's like, stop it, stop it.
No, they're all doing it constantly.
Ah, we're all getting that arthritis or whatever. Oh, jeez, you just hear like their bones, their wrists like cricking, crackling.
I don't know if cracking your knuckles actually does that.
I mean, I crack my thumb really easily all the time, and it hurt for like 3 days when I tried to play that Mad Max game recently, because I had to use a controller for it, so I just can't play games with controllers anymore, I guess, because my thumb will hurt.
Maybe that game is just cursed.
It might just be cursed. It was melting my computer somehow.
It did attempt to murder your computer.
Yeah. The desires of my... Yep.
My awakening
My awakening.
of self-knowledge.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences.
I care about your gifts, but they work so well as re-gifts, you know?
Mine.
What am I going to do with a label maker?
I gotta find somebody to give these princesses to.
Gonna trade this one for that other... I gotta fill out my Pokedex, right? I gotta trade these princesses.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Yeah, about 3-ish.
A couple. It's fine.
Bah, 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 bah.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
I hate that she breaks our nerd glasses every single time.
I need those to see.
I need those to see, because without them, I cannot see.
Woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
These aren't eagle eyes I got, let me tell you.
That cabin.
They aren't elf eyes either, let me tell you.
Well, we're gonna have to do whatever our next path is next time. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do.
What if you did what you did the first time in the first episode to get to that second section and then do something different there?
Did we do the first
Remember
time?
when it was called the Nightmare or something? And the first time you just walked up and fucking stabbed her. Like immediately.
Well, that was the good end, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good end. You went down there and then went back to get the knife. When you got back down there, she had chewed her arm off.
Oh, that's right.
And then shenanigans ensued.
I did have options when I stabbed her the first time that was like, no, this definitely isn't enough to kill her. So I could do that, maybe.
Maybe. Next time, we'll find out.
Next time we'll find out.
Oh, and slay the princess.